Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a new Watch This. As always, I'm Associate Editor Curtis Stone.
Hey, I'm Reviews Editor Tony Wilson.
Yeah, and we are going to look at Atlus and Vanillaware's Dragon's Crown.
We're gonna look at, what is that, a fairy in a wine goblet over there?
She is in some sort of goblet. She is drunk off her arse. So.
Her tiny bottom.
Tiny little bottom.
Look at that cherry. It's like the size of her head.
Yeah, nice proportions. You know, makes sense because she's a fairy. All right, so what you don't know about Dragon's Crown, if you haven't been in the loop, it is a sort of.
If you're me.
If you're Tony, and only Tony. So sorry everyone else. This is only for Tony. This is a throwback to the old beat 'em ups games of like NES, SNES, arcade.
Digging this look. This looks so cool.
Oh no, Vanillaware, like their graphics power is ridiculous. Their sprite work is amazing. Like I'm in awe like 90% of the time that I'm playing this game. So you have 6 different classes that you can choose from. You have me here, who's the fighter, and you have another guy there that's a fighter, and you have 2 wizards on my team. But you also have the sorceress, the hunter, and the dwarf, and the Amazon. And if I get a chance, I'll try and show you an Amazon because the proportions on her body are ridiculous and they don't make any sense to me. But it works, I guess. No, we do not.
So this is the 5th book in George R.R. Martin's series, A Dance with Dragon's Crown, right?
I believe so.
We're at that point in the story.
So yeah, I expect everyone here to die. Don't get attached. It's going to be sad. I'm fairly along into this game, but they don't want us, to show any spoilers, so I can't do that. Embargo, yay. So I'm going to go back through some of the earlier game stuff and just give you a good idea of what to expect. So, I didn't really care for that level. This one's pretty fun. So it's...
Wallace?
Yeah, Wallace's underground laboratory.
So when do we hit up Gromit's farm?
I don't know. I hope that's like a secret level, because that would be sweet and make it all CG and everything. Oh, claymation. Awesome. Oh, I grew up watching that stuff on PBS. It was awesome.
That was more about Arthur, personally.
Arthur the Aardvark?
Yes.
Yes.
And then there was like that Dungeons and Dragons type show that was on around the same time.
I do not recall that. That sounds pretty cool.
I swear.
I'm not calling you crazy. I'm sure it was real in your mind.
It came on right after Magic School Bus, so.
You're not thinking of Dragon Tales, are you?
Somewhere in that. No, definitely not.
Okay.
I would never mix those 2 up.
Okay. Good.
I'm a man who knows his Dragon Tales.
All right. So the idea is this is it's almost like a Diablo. It's a dungeon crawler. You go in, you find random dropped loot all about the stages, and it's actually really cool. When you get more into it, you see these things on the wall here are runes. So if you click on that, you have this little drop spell. There's usually at least 2 on the wall, and then you sort of have to fill in the blanks. But this room we only have 1, so we have to just sort of. If you remember the incantations, you can use the right one. I do not, so I'm gonna have to just fiddle about so I get the right one. And that's it. Nope. But essentially, they just give you they give you little stat boosts, or they unlock certain doors. I'm not gonna bother with it right now.
So are you playing like do you have a cursor and your character movement then? You have both?
Yeah, and I think it's gonna work. I'm obviously playing on the PS3. I think it's going to work better on a Vita when it comes to stuff like that, because you have all these touch screens. Like when you see anything on the screen that's highlighted or sparkles like it recently has been, or like with the runes, I would imagine on the Vita you're able to just touch your screen and do it that way. But on PS3 you're controlling the cursor with the right stick, and it's kind of it's just a little intrusive, I guess. It's not perfect, and it kind of slows down a little bit when you're trying to, like, in a fight and you want to gather a treasure chest, because occasionally you'll have other thieves that run onto the screen and try and steal your treasure, and while you're battling these wizards, he's over there trying to pick the lock. So, but once you have your little thief guy, there he is, he's gonna run from the left there. Once he starts picking the lock, you're fine, but if you're in the middle of a battle, it's hard to see all that going on. especially when
So
it gets hectic like
you've just
this.
got the whole party then for this beat 'em up.
Yeah, you can actually you can go in solo if you want, but the game sort of helps you out. Like if you're going into a dungeon that's particularly pretty hard, they will automatically sort of drop in people if you've resurrected their bones, and I will talk about that more once we finish this level. I'll show you the whole resurrection. And then we have
Dude,
Mickey.
it's a rat.
Yeah, it's little Mickey in his Fantasia costume. I mean, you can't. Ricky, his name's Ricky. Come on, I'm supposed to not make the connection here.
He's the magician's apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clearly. Oh, there's one boss battle that I cannot talk about, but it's one of the best boss battles, and it's such a throwback to a Monty Python. Oh, it's so good. I can't
Is
say
it a
it.
giant foot?
I can't say it, but it is fucking terrific. And if you get the reference, I'll love you forever when you actually
Is
play
it
this.
a bunch of lumberjacks?
I don't. Please, you're gonna make me say it, and I can't.
Is it a barber?
I'm not gonna talk. Moving
Is
on.
it Jesus?
Maybe it's maybe Jesus.
Is it a fat barfing woman?
It's a parrot, okay?
Is
It's
it a naked
parrot.
Graham
It's
Chapman?
a dead parrot that you have to return to the store. It's
Is it a cheese shop that doesn't sell any cheese?
Anyway, so you see bones scattered about the field here, and the interesting thing is when you're playing online, if I died here in the game, these would be my bones, and essentially you could pick them up, take them back and be resurrected, and now my character is available for your party as long as you have me around. Whatever level I am is the level that I will be in your game. So I think right now I'm level 29, so I would be a level 29 fighter available for you, which is pretty cool. It's a cool online aspect, but you can also be online at any time. If before I went to the stables, it asked me if I wanted to go online, and I did not, just because I didn't want people popping in and out. So all the people on screen right now that aren't me are just AI controlled. And if I could talk real quick about that, the AI in this game is usually pretty good. Like offensively, they're fantastic. They know exactly what they do, and they need to know who they need to be taken out. But defensively, they are not the brightest bunch because there are various pit traps and stuff that layer the field, and they'll just stand there and continues to fall into the traps, and it's kind of frustrating because it just dwindles their life away, and they only have X amount of lives anyway, so it gets really frustrating. So yeah, each area it's pretty small, it's pretty self-contained. Let's see if I can remember the puzzle here. I believe it is ruby, yellow, navy, and purple. It is! Hurrah! So I can get that treasure chest. So there's a little hint for you when you're playing this. You know
So how are you supposed to know what it is?
Well, there's quests that you get in the game to sort of help your experience and get money and build skill points and stuff. And one of the missions has you go back into the level and put in the correct combination.
Okay.
And I just surprisingly remembered it. So we're gonna have our little thief guy pop that lock. I'm gonna get more gold that's scattered about. Oh. Yeah, occasionally treasures will call upon other dudes to come in and fight, just like typical, games like this do. So we got more runes. I think I know this one. Let's see.
I don't know. You said that about the last
Yeah, I
one.
got that
So
Generate the weapon stash. So it's just gonna stumble upon a box here. Now, when you get more in depth with the wizards here, they can actually, if there's a box like that that's lying about the ground, they can sort of perform a little spell, and it becomes like a little minion, like a little wood golem that will then help you in battle. So it's pretty helpful. The sorceress can do the same thing with the bones that are lying about the floor. She can resummon them into skeleton warriors.
So how many dudes can you have fighting for you at once then?
You can have 3 additional characters, and then
Okay.
if the sorceress and the wizard summon their 2 spirits or whatever, then you can have up to 6 on screen.
Wow.
But they have very limited lifespan, and then once they're done, they're done. But yeah, the AI's usually on point, but they just every now and again they fumble a little more than I think they should when it comes to defense. Let's see. And the thief guy, you have to watch him because he's a little sneaky. He'll pick up any treasure that you don't pick up that's found about the ground. He'll pick it up, but it won't go to your score. You see here in the middle, you have your score that's going to accumulate at the end of the labyrinth or map or whatever you want to call it. And if you don't pick it up, he picks it and he keeps it for himself, and you just don't get any points for it. It's not a huge, unless you're missing out on major treasure, it's not a huge deal. But if you're someone that wants to get all the money, I would say make sure you keep an eye out, because he will grab it no problem. But combat's pretty simplistic. It does vary from person to person. The fighter, the Amazon, and the dwarf are going to be up close, damage dealing guys. The wizard and the sorceress, they're going to be more far away ranged attack, and the hunter as well. Did I say the hunter? I don't know.
Can we get like evil dudes on our team?
No, there's no real good or bad as far as your teammates. Just they're kind of not neutral, but they're just assumed good guys. They're trying to save the world, even though they don't necessarily look good. Like they all kind of look like they're brooding and evil. None of them really look happy with to be doing what they're doing.
Yeah, nobody looks particularly thrilled at the mass murder.
Yeah. So here we have.
All right. So why are you ranked on your treasure there?
That's just it just goes into the random drops that come about.
Okay. So it has nothing to do with what you did. It's the value of what's in it.
As far as I can tell, like unless it's a matter of like.
Because last time it was D, and I was like, wow, Curtis sucks at opening chests.
Yeah. I don't think it's a time thing or anything like that. It's just simply it's random.
Okay.
Because every now and again you'll get an a chest, and sometimes you'll get an E chest, and it's just the luck of the draw. I don't think it matters.
I use Google Image for each chest all the time.
That's probably not a good idea to the younger listeners that are maybe listening. Don't Google that.
Hey, they gotta learn about it sometime.
Yeah, I don't want to be the source for that. Let's see if we can get one of the sorcerer or the wizards to summon. There we go. They both wanted it. So boosh.
I was really hoping it would just be a box.
Oh no, it never fails. So this is really cool. When you get food, you can hoard it, and what happens is it helps your HP, and every time it gets low, you can just kind of stand, like you have to stand idle for a bit, and then your health will go back up. So that's really cool. Now I think we're gonna go into the Doom Beetle boss. So this should be pretty easy.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got Pinsir from Pokemon making a very nice cameo here. That's probably
I
really
like
bad.
this thing.
But now it can get really hectic on screen sometimes, especially when the sorceress and the wizard get on, because they have these like spells that can take up the entire screen. There's like blizzard spells and fire spells and wind spells that just go everywhere, and it gets ridiculous.
Were those like those tornadoes I was seeing earlier?
Yeah, I mean, and it just at times can be too much on screen. But luckily, unlike Odin Sphere or Muramasa, other Vanillaware games, there's no frame rate issues that I've seen, except when you're in the water, and it's only occasionally. But there's no like when there's something massive on screen that the game slows to a crawl, which is really good. They're really using the PS3's power to that extent.
What is this on? Just Sony?
Yeah, this is only PS3 and Vita. There is no cross-buy and there is no cross-play, but there is cross-save. That's something that I need to stress because I think initially I was telling someone wrong.
But no cross-buy.
No cross-buy and no cross-play. So if you want to play it both on PS3 and Vita, you have to buy it twice.
I don't like that. Not when the cross-save is just inherent.
When the cross-save is there, it's like, why can't I? Maybe there'll be something pushed in later, but I don't think so, because that would just be weird. So yeah, that's really unfortunate, but those are your options if you have one or the other or both. You can buy both, you can buy one, you can buy the other. So all right, whenever you finish a level, you come to the spoils screen, and these are just these are nothing you find on screen that you earn. Like, you don't pick these up, they're randomly dropped to you after every battle. So you can choose to appraise them. On the right there, you have the ranking and what they possibly could be. Obviously, it's going to be a ranking from E to S, E being the lowest, S being the highest. Seeing as that's an E, I probably won't want it, so I can just immediately sell it. This is a rank A, so I may want the sword. And you have no idea what it is until you appraise it. So that's not too bad. Anything that is sort of blurred out, where it's like gray, that means you can't quite equip it, either because you're not under the right requirements, or it's just a higher level than you. So this is something I'm not going to be able to use right now, and neither is that. So I can go ahead and just sell these two. Just because I don't really need them. Oh. And then there's also a shop in town that you can do the same thing too. So we're going to hold on to that. And take our spoils and end. And then I'm going to show you the resurrection and the magic shop. No bad loading or anything. There's no real major gripes with the game as far as a production value. Everything's pretty well done. So this is the Canon. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Canon? It's a temple. This is where you resurrect the bones that you find. And they're all random drops unless you're playing online. These are just programmed bones. So there we have an Amazon, we have the dwarf, we have the wizard, sorceress, and 2 more dwarves. And seeing how they're higher level, I'm going to at least resurrect these guys so I can have them as a backup. And just a little cute cutscene showing you resurrecting the corpse.
So we can have 3 guys like in our party with us, but like how many actual people are there out there that can like be recruited to you?
You can. I'll show you. You can go into the end here. You can have up to 30 in your reserve that you could summon at any time. But if they're lower level, the thing is they don't gain levels with you. So if
your companions don't, or the guys in the reserves?
None of them. No one ever, aside from you, no one on your team ever gains levels. That's why you want to constantly.
So you want to be.
Yeah, you want to constantly.
You want to find stronger guys.
Yeah, but they level with you, so you're never gonna go back into an old level and find a bone that's a level 1, because that would just be unfair. So which is kind of unfortunate. I feel like they should level with you, especially if you're using them a lot. But that's the breaks. Oh, I need to show you.
But if they're proportional when you find them, like that
yeah,
kind of evens that out.
Yeah, that's true. Let me get an Amazon so we can show what she looks like, as well as the sorceress. Because we've seen these other guys. Let's see if there's an Amazon. Nope. Maybe I think I had a sorceress bone, so we can grab her real quick. Of course, by this time you've probably already seen the sorceress because of all that nonsense with it being sexualized and blah 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 blah. But
I don't remember hearing about that personally.
Probably for the best. As far as customization,
that dude has no head.
That dude has
no never mind. It's under the blanket.
It's hidden because it's grotesque. Customization as far as your characters go is it's pretty limited. Like you can change your suit color. You can create a name and stuff like that. You can change the name at any time you do your color. You can do Japanese, English. It's very very moderate, the difference between the two. They're various grunts, and that's it. That's all you're going to hear. And then you can kind of create little fun like messages. So like if you're summoned, or no, I'm sorry, if you're brought into someone's game, this is what you would say to them. This is what when you're chosen you'll be saying. This is what happens.
I'm killing all your dudes.
Yep. This is what happens when you're resurrected, and this is what happens like.
Thank you. Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna thank Kanye West in Dragon's Crown.
He's our Lord and Savior. And then this is what happens when your bones are lying about on the ground. So,
does it say I curse Zoidberg?
I curse Zoidberg with my final See, now this just sounds like you're doing the priest from Princess Bride.
Yeah, I just sound like I'm choking on my face.
Yeah, not good. Not good. You keep working. See,
I'm just choking on my tongue over here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the
now
Amazonian and whoa!
Look at the proportions on her. That's not right.
Man, that's got to be like 2%.
Heyo. Yeah, I don't know why I came in here except to show that. There you go. You're welcome.
No, we can stay there.
There's your spank
chest,
bank.
man.
All right, so trying to get the Amazon in the open so you can see her. Yeah. Look at that. That is not right.
Those are some Chun-Li thighs, man.
Those are like double Chun-Li thighs.
Look at that axe.
Heyo.
A-X-E,
yeah.
Kids.
Gotta specify.
Ooh, what's up with serving lady back there? Can we just like
no, you can
grab her onto our lap?
No, you can just kind of mess with
wow,
her.
She is impervious to damage. Let's put her on the team.
Yeah.
Because you're killing everyone else.
Now this guy over here, though, he doesn't
Fear not,
it.
I will still follow you.
This guy doesn't like it when I tickle him. Drops all his apples.
Can we kill the kid?
No, just
Rip off.
minorly.
What's he have there? Like a little...
Look like he's got some wine. He's
Like-
gonna have a fun night.
I guess so.
All right, so this is the Adventurers Guild. This is where you'll get quests, and as well as level up your character.
You want to talk about proportions?
Yeah, no, the proportions on every character in this game are
Dude's
just
head
absurd.
is like proportionally the size of one of his nuts.
Yeah, that is true. These are all quests I've completed, and these are ones I have not. A lot of them just have some variety on what they like. This you have to go and completely solo.
Oh,
and defeat
who
the
doesn't have heartbeat problem? Oh, what's church cover up?
church?
Is that like pay off the parents of the altar boys?
No, it's nothing that bad.
Can we do Dead Master's Party? That sounds like a Weekend at Bernie's experience right there.
See that one. See, this is like the requirements at Castle of the Dead Catacombs. Turn 3 times clockwise in front of the Ghost of the Dance. So I have to go into this level. Well, no, we can do it. This will be perfect. But I have to go into this level, find the Ghost of the Dance, or Ghost and Dance, and turn 3 times clockwise.
What's a monk's struggle? Is that the Robert Downey Jr. Tobey Maguire movie from Tropic Thunder?
I really want that to be real, and it never will be.
Doesn't everybody?
Yes. But we'll never get there. Alright, so we're going to do Dead Master's Party. How to go to the Castle of the Dead Catacombs. Okay, so this will be fun.
And what was it? And like turn in a circle or whatever?
You have to do, I guess, do this. Turn clockwise 3 times in front of a statue and dance. So
That's stupid.
I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Some of the quests get really difficult because they ask you to go to specific areas and do a specific thing on certain levels. And
This map is so cool.
it's really cool. Yeah. So here we go.
In the catacombs, stark white bones.
I feel like Metroid or Castlevania music needs to be playing.
Yeah, it could work here.
The
Ba-da-da-da-da. No, that's not.
Oh,
it.
I was,
something
yeah.
else.
What was? Nope, that was Mega Man.
Yeah. I know the Castlevania. I've been humming it all week long. What is it?
We'll do some, some Arctic Zone here,
Yeah.
Chemical Plant Zone,
Yeah.
some options screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Get some. Oh my! I can't even think of my Sonic levels right now. Desert Hill Zone. That's one, right?
Green Hill,
Green Hill
Casino.
Zone. What's the snow level? Arctic Chill.
Arctic Cap,
Arctic Cap. Yes.
or I think Ice Cap Zone.
Ice Cap Zone. Yes.
Ice Cap Zone.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel bad. Sorry, Sonic fans. Letting you down.
All 4 of you.
That are somehow still around buying those games.
I'm more of a Mighty the Armadillo fan myself.
Ugh, I'm an Arrow the Acrobat sucker.
I can't even get through that laugh. It was so insincere.
Aw.
Arm of the Armadillo just looks like Sonic with like dyed hair, wearing like fake ears.
Yep. What was the one that just got like a remaster? Rocket the or not like recently, but was it Rocket the Raccoon got a HD remake or whatever like a couple years ago?
I don't, as in Guardians of the Galaxy Rocket Raccoon?
No, there was a Rocky the Raccoon, I think. I'm not crazy.
Rocket,
I know I'm not crazy.
Rocket Knight?
Yeah, Rocket Knight Adventures. His name was Rocky, right?
I guess.
You're useless.
Wandering Ghost of a Knight.
Someone quick translate
Hey
that.
guys,
Latin for
so check it. There's a sword like in me.
me.
I would really appreciate it
But
if you gave me
in the
any sort of
meantime,
hand.
I'm trying to get this club. The directions I'm given here, they do not help me.
The Death God is coming. I've been trying to do bicep curls with this message,
As you can
but
imagine,
it's not helping.
there's nothing here.
There's a full-on Miss America pageant banner streaming from this sword, guys.
Help me out. No, okay. God bless.
I'll just keep ringing my bell for Salvation Army over here.
Oh my God, that's adorable. Oh, that's awesome. No, Santa, I will not give you money.
So Sonic characters,
Sonic.
for real. I love me some SBO.
Ooh, Knuckles was always my guy. I guess, because he just had like that, whereas
He
like,
did have the best levels in Adventure.
Yes.
Or I guess it was Adventure 2.
and of Sonic and Knuckles, he was the better playing character in my opinion.
Oh, of course.
And I don't know, he just always like Sonic tried to be cool. Knuckles was just kind of like already cool.
Hey man, Sonic tapped his foot.
Oh yeah.
And
oh.
if you wait 3 minutes, he commits suicide.
Yeah, he probably deserved it though.
Yeah, I mean the series committed suicide a long time ago, so.
Yeah, like 2.
Although, what is it?
generations.
Lost World looks okay.
Lost Worlds looks cool, but at the same time, like in a game where the main character's focus is he just has to go really fast. When you want a game about exploration,
Well,
why
because you gotta go faster, faster,
gotta
faster.
go faster, faster,
Sonic
faster,
X.
faster.
With the kid who looks identical to Sora
Yeah.
from Kingdom Hearts.
Well,
Yeah, and Sonic X, the kid looked just like Sora.
well, I don't want to get into any copyright issues here. I don't want to say this Square Enix for stealing ideas.
Oh, gee, we're worried about copyright issues when we make videos of other people's properties.
Hey, we don't do it with Nintendo games because they will sue us. And
We're about to in like a week with Pikmin.
I need to get in contact with my lawyer first.
We have a legal team?
No, I do.
Oh.
I don't.
I should get one of those.
I don't actually do that. So yeah, he's gonna summon. But if I stood about right here, these guys will refuse to get out of the way of this pit.
I was gonna say, can we like leave them standing on the spikes?
Oh, damn it, you're proving me wrong, guys. Stop it. Yeah. Damn it. Make me look like an idiot. You make me look like a goofus, guys. Come on.
What's Tinkerbell doing behind that cage back there?
Oh yeah, I
whatever.
totally forgot to mention her. She is sort of like your guide, even though you already have arrows pointing you where you're supposed to be
Is
going.
she the same one who was passed out after the party?
She's the one that is in the goblet, yes. When you
Okay.
guys are not perusing dungeons and fighting dragons, she gets drunk off her ass, because it's funny, I guess.
Ooh, a maiden.
A maiden, yes, we're going to rescue her.
Protect her.
You've saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Kind of
Well, that was to
weird.
the point.
Yeah, who are you? Help me get out of here, please. Oh, don't let me interrupt you.
Help me, I only have regular human proportions. What can I possibly do in this world? Did you just let her... Oh, okay.
Why
I
else?
really hope...
Why was
Can
I
we let her
created?
get under the spikes? Because I just want to see what happens.
We could try. Where's she at?
She's really lagging behind. I don't
Come
know how
on,
she
get it
expects to
together.
stay
Oh, she's going to
protected.
die.
Oh.
Never saw it coming.
Dude.
Oh yeah, you can. If you take too much damage, you can lose your weapon, but you get it back if you go into.
Oh, I thought that was one of your people who did like that flip.
No.
You rescued a pile of bones. You must now protect it.
You saved
We
the
got
village
another
girl.
There's another maiden fair.
Yes. One of these gets attacked by an army. I guess it's gonna be the next room. Oh, see, we completely missed that trap. Good job, guys.
Dude, I didn't even see that the first
Good
time around.
job.
All right, so now we've got Marjorie Tyrell at our side.
I don't get that reference.
It's a game. It's a Song of Ice and Fire character. Anyway,
Spiders.
because that's what the series is called, guys.
Yeah.
By the way,
It's not called
Game of Thrones is the first book.
Well, then why didn't they call it Song of Fire and Ice instead of Game of Thrones?
Because first of all, it's ice and fire. all right?
I know what I
Get your-
said.
Get your elements aligned. And because the general populace is going to react to the title Game of Thrones much better than they are A Song of Ice and Fire.
And I guess if they did change it to coincide with every book, that would just be confusing. So.
Yeah. I mean, they could always still go like the American Horror Story way, though, and like just give it the subtitle every time, you know?
Yeah. Why didn't
But
you
at the
think
same
of that?
time, do you really want to be watching a show called like A Storm of Swords Part 1?
Yes, because I do that with Attack on Titan.
Good point. I want to check that out.
It's-
But I
it's
don't have
good.
Hulu Plus, and I refuse to pay for it.
Oh. Well, I mean, you could probably do Crunchyroll. I think they have it on Crunchyroll. I could be wrong.
I don't even know what Crunchyroll is. Like, it sounds delicious, but I don't
Yeah.
know what the web form is.
The web form. It's not as delicious. I can guarantee that.
Is that just an anime streaming site?
Yeah, it's a legitimate. It's not like a.
Well, yeah. I know I know the name.
Yeah.
I'm just not familiar.
I think they usually do like weekly. Like they're behind a week that you can do free episodes and stuff like that. But if you're a subscriber, you can do like same day for most stuff.
Okay.
So that's how interesting Dragon's Crown is, guys. We're talking about anime.
I mean, I think this speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested in what's going on here, but you know, we're having a discussion.
about anime.
Yeah, we're trying to talk here, guys. Two friends having a conversation.
Yeah. Get your video games out of here, nerd. Ugh, kill all the.
So what? Your maidens seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Maiden's doing pretty well.
Dude, did the box guy lose his arms?
Yeah, he actually degrades over time, which is pretty cool.
Huh.
So he's pretty much near death.
Kill the burlap sack.
No,
You got him.
because he explodes.
He
everywhere.
burst in that fluid from James and the Giant Peach.
Oh my god, I was just thinking about that movie the other day and how I have not watched it in probably 15 years.
It's so good.
That was Tim Burton. He was involved in that, wasn't he?
I think he produced.
Yeah, I don't think he directed.
Oh, what a good.
Look at this
Hello.
lady. Well, that's just scandalous.
You rescued boobs. You must protect them.
As they run away from you.
Thank you. I was so scared,
I was
is
so
what that
scared.
lady said.
Yep. We're almost near the end of our journey, and I think
Oh, when are we supposed to spin?
I went into the wrong path. I think I should have went to the B path instead of the A path, because this is the end of this level. Because we get to
Do
fight the vampire.
Oh, creative.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dragon's Crown
Yeah.
maker.
What'd you
Who
want?
made this?
Would you rather Vanillaware?
Oh, they're good.
Yes. Are you sarcastic or?
No, they're good. I mean, they're called Vanillaware, so kind of a poor choice of labeling there, but they do make good games.
Yes. Very pretty.
Dude, the vampire can take some hits.
Well, it's the boss character, so naturally they're gonna take some more damage than most.
Boob it up.
Boob it up, guys, ladies, whatever.
Things, harpies.
I can't wait to see the fan art on DeviantArt that comes from the Vampire Amazon crossovers, because you know they're coming.
Mmm.
Soon as day
Emphasis
one
on
launch.
the coming.
Ah, gross. So boss battles, I mean, later on boss battles there is some strategy involved, but bosses like this you can pretty much just jam on buttons and you're good to go.
I mean, it's a beat 'em up. Like, what do you
Yeah.
want from bosses? Really?
God, there's one boss battle later on. Jesus Christ, I've gone through it at least 3 times and I still haven't beaten it. It's so hard. So hard. And I can't progress the game because I can't beat him.
Skills had been turned.
Ah,
They are now vampires attacking.
Treasure rank B.
it's not super great. I think
The kidnapped girls are now vampires.
they are now vampires. Everything we did was futile.
So is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, it happens regardless. You can't save them.
Oh, okay.
So this is when you progress further along in the game, you'll get to the point where you can just continuously adventure and not have to go back to town every time. So if you want, you can just do continue adventure. The problem is your armor degrades, and you might be missing out on better weapon choices. But what you can do is you can just continue to adventure, and you get these next round bonuses that increase every time you continue. So the next one is just going to be a 10+% rank on our treasure chest, which isn't really good enough. But I've seen it go as far as 100% and stuff. So it's very nice incentive to keep pushing you to get a little bit more greedy.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
just because we're just doing this for a short burst of gameplay, it's best not to do that. So I'm just gonna take all these. I'm not gonna worry about appraising them right now. Let's see what else.
So do we? Is there anything else we need to show?
No, I think we can.
Because I know, because you did the first 30 minutes thing, and I think I don't know if this is our preview, but I know you're doing preview stuff too.
Yeah, this might coincide as a preview as well as a written preview as well. We'll probably do that. So yeah, we can lay the crown to rest. That's not very good.
No, that was bad.
That was just terrible.
We can put a crown on this circus.
No, because you put a top on a circus.
You put a tent on a circus.
Yeah, well, top. Big top. They call it a top.
Eh,
Big top circus.
yeah.
I don't have a
Let's
good
put a
pun.
crown upside down.
No, let's not.
Turn that crown upside down.
And shove it in your PS3.
Crowns are not writing utensils. Those are called crayons.
Crayons aren't. Well, they can be writing. They're typically more for coloring.
Have you? No, I've said some people pronounce it crown.
Seriously?
Have you never heard that?
I've never heard that.
I guess that's regional to up here then. But oh, it makes me want to punch those kids in the face.
No, that's not even. I mean, that's.
I mean, I'm not threatening to punch kids on the face on the internet or anything. But I think the rest of that kid right there, I bet he says crown. Chop him.
Yeah. I made you drop your apple.
Wow, man, these guys are like
Indestructible.
Yeah, more powerful than that vampire lady.
Yeah. They don't go down. Well, they go down, but they get right back up. So yeah, that's Dragon's Crown. Launching August 6th. The review will go up August 6th.
Turn that crown upside down.
Turn that crown upside down and get to your local retailer now. God, I hate myself and everything that we do.
I hate you too.
Yes, this has been
Bye,
Watch This.
everybody.
Have a good day, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. See you around, guys.
Toodles.